Hello everybody and welcome back to the PTR for 5.4. We've got a lot of bosses, and I mean a ton of bosses coming out in this next patch. I don't think I'll be able to get into the raid and have a look at it, but we'll see. Regardless, we have the dungeon journal up, and while most of the bosses are question marked, you can't see any information on them at the moment, some of them are not. Okay, so we've got this guy, Immersius. Right, and we've got Malkorok, and we've got, of course, Garrosh, Hellscream as the final boss. So these are actually, I mean, this is insane. Look how many bosses we've got. We've got 1, we've got 2, we've got 3, we've got 4, we've got 5, we've got 6, and let's scroll down. We've got 7, we've got 8, we've got 9, we've got 10, we've got 11, we've got 12, we've got 13, and Garrosh as the 14th boss for the Siege of Orgrimmar raid. And we can actually have a look at some of them. Some of them have their character models as well. So there's Garrosh there, looking like a, I don't know, he kind of looks like a moron, but, you know, whatever. To each their own. And then you got Malkorok over there. And if we go the other direction, we have Immersius. Now this is the first boss by the looks of it, and does he look cool, or does he look cool, or does he look cool? Look at him! There's a giant puddle. And I read through some of the abilities. Well, I didn't really read through it. I glanced at them for like a split second. Like I engaged them in a very short staring contest because, yeah, they beat me. It was very embarrassing. But regardless, it looks like it could be a bit of fun. It looks like you fight him and he has this whole energy bar, and then he kind of explodes into a whole bunch of different little puddles, and then they try and group up together to form Fatso over here again. And wow, he looks cool. That is one of the coolest elementals. That sort of weird sort of jaw he has, it's just really, really cool. And oh, we have character models for some of these. We've got the Fallen Protectors, we've got Rook Stonetoe, we got He Softfoot, and Sun Tenderheart. That doesn't make any sense. These are all... oh, of course, these are quest givers. These are people that were in the Vale when the Shah just sort of went nuts and took out most of the Vale. So these are now bad guys, and it looks like we're going to have to kill them. And we even have some of their abilities on display here, and which I'm not going to go through right now. And then, of course, we've got this guy. We've got Neuroshen, Amalgam of Corruption. So he is some kind of... oh, Neuroshen is actually a Mogu. This is some kind of ad that I presume he summons, or he turns into, or something along those lines. What's this? Amalgam of Corruption employs the following abilities. Oh, it must be a 2 in that fight. There, it looks like there's a 2 at the... so you fight 2 of them at the same time. And then we have the Shah of Pride. Ooh, look at him. Does he not look kind of cool? Looks a little bit like the Shah of... I don't know. Is that Anger maybe? But he's all purpley and he's got some turquoise in him as well. He looks pretty cool. He's got Power of the Titans. Oh, we all know where that comes from. And yeah, look at this. We got Mocking Blast. The manifestations of Pride blast around a player, inflicting shadow damage, giving them 5 pride. So it looks like you've got a whole bunch of really cool Pride mechanic. Players start the encounter with 0 points of Proud or Pride. Whenever hit by an ability from the Shah of Pride or one of its minions, players gain 5 Pride. As a player gains Pride, increases swelling Pride will inflict additional effects on that player. So it sounds like the Shah of Pride fight is going to be a little bit like, I think it was Cho'Gall. If you remember Cho'Gall from Cataclysm days, it sounds quite a lot like Cho'Gall, actually. And we have no write-up on Galakras, the one after Shah of Pride. He looks like his model doesn't look like it's quite finished yet. Some kind of dragon, some kind of like proto-drake dragon. He does look kind of cool, though his model does not seem to be finished yet. But this is PTR, of course. I'm sure everything will be absolutely better than perfect when it comes around to being live. And then we have this Iron Juggernaut. Oh, does that look cool? Actually, this looks exactly like the thing that's shown on Blizzard's raid, or rather its announcement of 5.4. If you look at the patch notes, this looks like the thing that was there. I originally thought that maybe it was going to be a mount. Maybe it drops a mount. That could be possible. Anyway, it looks like it's got a whole bunch of drills and laser cutters that it will be hitting people with, and it looks like it's going to be very cool. Then we've got some kind of dark shaman. Oh, he looks pretty cool. He looks pretty badass. Oh, there's two of them. Another two boss fight. There should be a couple of them, I suppose, given the fact we have how many bosses? 14 by the looks of it. And we have General Nazgrim, and his abilities, he's got Sundering Blow, Rage, Bone Cracker. A lot of these are looking like they could be some very interesting fights. And we've got Melkrock, we've already seen his model. He's got Blood Rage. Ooh, gee, wow, does he have a lot of abilities. Eradicate. Melkrock kills all players if he is not defeated within 6 minutes. Oh, we have a very hard enraged timer here, folks. So that looks like it's going to be a hell of a lot of fun. The Spoils of Pandaria, it's not giving me anything for that. I can't see anything. Sorry, no model, no anything for Spoils of Pandaria. Ooh, but we have Thok the Bloodthirsty. Look at this, looks like Unduster. Unduster's twin brother, look at him. He's got like cannons over there or something. And a Korkron Jailer. I'm guessing he's somehow involved in freeing this guy. And we've got Deafening Screech, Shock Blasts, Bloodied. When players fall beneath half health, Thok the Bloodthirsty can smell their blood. If 5 or more players who are bloodied are within 10 yards of one another, the scent of blood becomes overwhelming and he enters a frenzy for blood. Blood Frenzy. Thok roars in hunger, knocking away front enemies, going into a frenzy for blood. Enemies... Oh my goodness. Fixate. Thok becomes unable to be tanked and will fixate on random players who are bloodied. Oh. Fearsome Roar. Oh, okay. Well, that looks like it could be quite fun. Then we've got Siege Crafter Black Fuse. Looks like he's got a whole bunch of stuff. I see a lot of tank warnings here. It looks like he might... A lot of tank alerts. He could be quite fun for tanking. Maybe we have a fun tank fight for once. But no character models. I'm clicking like crazy. You can probably hear me click, 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 click. But nothing is happening. And then we have Paragons of the Klaxi. Ooh! I was actually wondering, I was actually talking to a friend of mine and I said, you know, the Klaxi are just really, really cool. Why have they not done more with them? But I think this kind of counts. Look at this. That's a lot of... Look at that. That's crazy. This is insane. Oh my goodness, that's a lot of bosses. What the hell? That's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. Let's have a look at this. Let's read the overview. 3 Klaxi Paragons join the fight at the beginning of the encounter. You will only face 3 Klaxi Paragons at any time. The order in which Klaxi Paragons will join the fight changes each week, but remains the same for the duration of the raid week. Anytime a Klaxi Paragon is defeated, any other Paragons will heal to full health and gain Paragon's purpose. Defeating a Klaxi Paragon causes the next Klaxi Paragon to join the fight. You can tell which Klaxi Paragons will join the fight next by looking for which ones are ready to fight. Defeated Klaxi Paragons can be interacted with one time to steal that Paragon's abilities. That looks like it's going to be an amazingly fun fight. And just look at them, they all look exactly the same. Oh, that was... Oh, come on, WoW. Come on, I'm not usually one to complain about the art. I know there's a lot of them, but they look exactly the same. Okay, fine. Anyway, and then we've finally got Garrosh Hellscream, who has... Wow. Let's just read some of these stages. Stage 1, the True Horde. Intermission, Realm of Yasaj. And Stage 2, you've got the Corruption of Ishaj. Stage 3, My World. At 30% health, Garrosh will absorb all the remaining power of Yashaj, gaining full energy, empowering all of his abilities. Very interesting. Looking forward to that fight. Looks like it could be quite cool. You have to fight Garrosh, Hellscream, and Korkron Grunts, and Engineers, and Iron Stars, and Embodied Fears, and Despairs, and Doubts, and Whirling Corruptions, and Desecrates, and... very interesting. I haven't seen anything from Blizzard. I haven't really... you know, it doesn't... I mean, it kind of seems like this would be the final patch, doesn't it? It kind of seems like this would be the final raid, because here you have Garrosh Hellscream. You know, we're going to be taking down the guy who has sort of become the villain of this particular expansion, but I don't think that's going to happen. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe this is not the case. Maybe this will be the final raid for this expansion. But I feel my spider sense is tingling, and it is telling me that no. It is telling me that more epicness must come forth. Anyway, that's it for this video. We went through all these 14 bosses. It looks like this is going to be a really, really cool raid. So, yeah, it's going to be pretty awesome. and of course you're going to want to keep an eye out on the PTR. If you're on the PTR, the raids are not currently available all the time. So right now I believe that the raid will be coming out in a few minutes actually on this PTR realm. I think that the raid will activate and people will go absolutely crazy and start throwing cake at each other in the street and running amok and playing on the swings even if they're not children, and it's just chaos, absolute chaos. Everything is just going to go absolutely insane because this raid is going to be activating. And I realize I've said this before, but I hope you enjoyed this video, and that is it, so cheerio.